Alright, what's up guys? So, Code Blue Cam has uploaded a video titled, What Not to Do If You Hit Someone With Your Car. Yeah, you just don't hit people with a car in general. You just, altogether, you know? It's like, yeah, video games, you know, yeah, freaking tear the sidewalks up and stuff. But in real life, you know, like, yeah, it's something that you just don't do in things. Like, yeah, that's, oh man, I just, even in video games, like, I find myself in Grand Theft Auto, like, I feel bad when I hit somebody, you know, like, that's just me in a video game, so I can only imagine, like, in a situation like this, bruh, you would thought, like, I was in an episode of, like, 911 or something. I've been, like, remembering my, like, CPR classes that I took when I was in high school and things, and I was like, no, I had to, like, listen, like, alright, 20 chest compressions. I'm like, you, because I ain't doing mouth to mouth. Come over here and give this person mouth to mouth and things. I'll sit there listening and stuff. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's okay, then it's like, now I'm sitting there thinking about, like, what if that's even wrong with them? They said, as I'm giving them chest compressions, they looking at me all like, bro, like, you just tapped me a little bit. Like, I didn't even fall. Like, you just swung me down to the ground and start doing chest compressions. Like, bro, what do you got going on? I'm like, I'm sorry, man. You know, I watch these videos and I'm not trying to end up on Code Blue Cam getting arrested and stuff. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and check this video out. Guys, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Code Blue Cam for more videos like this. And then that being said,
on November 1st, 2022, Columbia County Dispatch received a 911 call reporting a bicyclist had been struck by a vehicle in Lodi, Wisconsin. The caller...
I feel like a lot of these situations be happening in Wisconsin. I'm like, dang, man. Because I think it was this video. I think it was like maybe the last like 2 or 3 videos. Then it was that one video, I think, where the dude, he like crashed into the cop car and he hit like a street pole or something like that. But he was like, I think he said he was high off of like Xanax, I think. So I don't know. But anyways, I think it's like, dang, it's like, what's up with the people in Wisconsin?
Witnessed the incident and saw the striking vehicle flee the scene. They were able to provide deputies with a description of the vehicle and the direction they went.
It's like, watch,
a side view mirror.
Somebody gonna comment talking about, oh yeah, in Wisconsin, yeah, there's some bad drives. Look, they look like the cornfield that the one girl ran through. It's like Wisconsin. It's just like, it's a tourist spot for Code Blue Cam.
Also found under the bicyclist from the suspect's vehicle. Moments later, a Lodi police officer located a vehicle they believed was involved in the crash and notified Columbia County deputies. The driver was identified as 43-year-old Marie Pinkston.
Was she pulled over or driving?
She was driving. I saw her. I checked the all-stop. I was going back.
Yeah, I passed you.
And I saw she didn't have a passenger near on a Mercedes. I'm like, oh, that's weird. And the first thing she said was, I thought I hit a person, so.
I'm being temporary. We need assistance.
Thought you hit a person. As bright as it looks out there, it looks really nice outside. So I imagine, unless like you got like some seeing issues, then yes, that's when you get these right here and stuff. But you know, like if it's as bright as it is, it's like you're not gonna be able to miss that. Even if I were to take my glasses off, it's blurry, but I can still see like when a shape is doing this right on the side of the road, and I see my car like going closer to them, and they took my side. If you're not seeing it, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear, hey, you hit me. Like you're gonna hear that. You're gonna hear something. So, but I don't know. Anyways.
Hi, Marie.
Hi.
Do you have your kitchen here right now?
Yes, I do.
Can I talk to you out here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like you can't. The thing is this. Maybe if she would have stayed there and actually, you know, tended to the person, she probably wouldn't have had no charges. Like, you know, unless like the person wanted to press charges. Other than that, it's like, if she would have stayed there and, you know, helped the person and things. Yeah, I don't think that anything could have went wrong. But the fact that she, you know, she drove off and things, yeah, it's like now you're going to get like hit and run charges and stuff. And that's usually not a good look in things. But anyways.
Affirmative. Did you get a return on the plane?
So tell me what happened, please.
So I was leaving my house to pick my kids up from school. And I did hit something, I did, but I was going to be late to pick them up. I thought I hit a sign. I didn't know I hit a person.
Where was this at?
Right.
Okay, let's run that back. You know, for the most part, usually these things right here on the car, they're see-through, right? Like, guys, like, I'm not trying to, like, you know, make it seem like that she got something going on, but for the most part, you know, these even if you got one rolled down, then it's really see-through. You know, you're seeing right through, you know, whatever you look it out towards, the window part of this car, right? You're gonna see, especially if you're driving further and further down the street, you're gonna see that there's somebody laid out like a Family Guy character with the arm behind their back and leg folded over. You don't see that. Like, that's... Yeah, that's the type of stuff where it's like, ma'am, you know, please don't lie. I'm like, just please don't lie. I'm like, cause how do you'll be able to tell the difference of a sign, cause the sign, yeah, it's, you know, just gonna go and do that and things. You got somebody going on a bike like this and they're going down the street and you hit them, all right, yeah, that's not something you're gonna, in place, you're most likely gonna see them go all across your window and stuff. Like, you're gonna see something that it overall indicates there was a person. It wasn't a sign. Okay, I'm calm.
Right by my house. I thought I hit a sign, and I'm like, well, fuck, I just fucked my car up.
Okay. Were you, when this happened, were you on the road, or?
Yes, I was on the road.
So
Yes.
I guess, how would you hit a sign if you were on the road?
Well, you know, you veer off a little bit. So I just came from Rockford, Illinois, because I picked my father-in-law up last night, so they could see him trick-or-treating. And I dropped him off, and I even got a speeding ticket because I was going fast. I was going fast because I didn't want to be late to pick them up.
Look, you know, I don't know how Wisconsin is. Like, I don't know if it's like, or at least I just don't know the distance from this woman's house to go pick up her kids. But it's like, my thing is this: if I got kids, and I know I'm supposed to be picking them up today, most likely I'm going to leave early so I can know that I'm not going to be late. I'm not going to, and that's the thing where it's like, I don't know. I don't have kids. So I guess like when that time does come, when I do have kids, then I'll get like a first-hand experience of like, oh, dang, I accidentally went to sleep and things, you know. But that's the thing though. That's why I'm like, okay, I call my kids up and I let them know like, hey, I'm gonna be late. Do you think it's possible? Does your school allow you to wait inside? Like, it's yeah, especially, you know, because if it's an indoor school, then I'm like, okay, you know, just walk around or whatever. But I'm like, if it's an outdoor school, but if it's an indoor school, then I'm like, hey, does your school allow you to like wait inside and things? And they're all like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just, you know, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna pick you up, but it's just gonna take a little longer than usual. My fault. I fell asleep. You know, I woke up, didn't even realize, and I was like, yeah, so I'm like, my fault. But if it's on some stuff where they're like, you know, like, hey, they won't let me back into school, I'm outside by myself and I'm getting scared, I'm like, okay, just calm down, relax. I will, like, fam, I will talk to you the whole time I'm there, okay? I'm like, just to calm you down. Honestly, yeah, I know I can't, like, be holding my phone and driving at the same time, so I'll definitely have it where it's like, in the car, because yeah, most cars have like the Bluetooth and the, you know, and you could talk through like in the car and driving and stuff. So yeah, I'd definitely be like, you know, talking with them. I'm like, okay, just hear my voice, listen to me, okay? I'm like, I'm here with you, all right? I'm almost there. I will pick you up when I can, okay? But I'm gonna talk to you the whole time. If you see anything, I will like, bruh, run, okay? Remember, you're black. Like, you have the run instinct in you by default. If you see something sketchy, yeah, my thing is this, like, the day when I have kids, like, I just know that it's even in situations where they feel scared, I'm just gonna make them laugh. I'm like, that's, you know, that's the best thing that I can do for them and stuff. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's, you know, if I will talk to my kids the whole time, but I'm not gonna put myself in those situations where I'm out here hitting signs and getting speeding tickets and stuff. Like, come on now.
God, is the person okay?
I don't know that right now. Potentially not.
He is in Paul. 523.
So, okay. So you left your house on J, and you were going to
I stopped home after. Oh my God. This is a lot for me right now.
I'm like, oh well, imagine that bicyclist. This man's just trying to just get his bicycle on, and he done got hit. I'm saying, like, you know, it's something where it's like, ma'am, don't try to play that act. Please don't
Hurt anybody.
Okay.
So I came from Rockford. I even got a speeding ticket because I didn't want to be late to pick them up. Yes, I got the ticket in my car. And so I stopped at home and then got my car to pick them up. And I was driving down the road. I dropped my phone. I picked it up. I did hit something. I thought I hit a sign. Because there was nobody. I didn't see nobody.
In the middle of the road.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
Just like what the cop said earlier, in the middle of the road. Come on now.
And then you went
Then she trying to like play it off like, well, you can veer off a little bit. Why are you veering off? Well, what's causing you to veer off and things? Like, what's... Because I'm saying, if you're focused on the road, right? Let's just, you know, okay, so because I got my steering wheel. So you're focused in on the road. You're right here now with your car, right? How are you gonna veer off the road? Because it's like, okay, if you're veering off the road, you're doing something like this. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna see, like, what was that? Things like, were you just not paying attention? It's like, man, come on now. Please don't play that act. Please do not play. If the bicyclist takes this to court, that's like, I'm like, no, I'm defending myself because I need answers, okay? I'm like, how do you hit me? We're in the middle of the road. You're talking about it's a sign. What sign do you know that's I'm looking at this road right now. Imagine a stop sign just being right there in the middle of the road. Fam, that sign's coming down within that day. So, but I'm saying, like, most stop signs are usually, like, what? Like, there in that region, maybe, like, right here and stuff, like, kind of like at the halfway mark of this, like, yellow grass and this green grass. It's usually, like, in that middle portion. But, like, fam, it's far out on, like, on the side where it's, like, a car is not gonna hit it. Even they'll have it there to ensure, like, okay, maybe it's, like, a truck that got, like, extra cargo and it might accidentally, you know? So I'm saying, it's like, lady, come on now.
Was grabbed your kids?
Yes.
And then how'd you end up over here?
So we were going to stop at the gas station.
Okay.
I forgot they had all the candy from trick-or-treating. So I'm like, well, let's go to the gas station. They like to stop there. And then they said, oh, you know, we don't need candy. We have all... I'm like, okay, fine. Let's go home then.
Okay. So you thought you had a sign. Well, why didn't you stop to check, though?
Because I was going to be late to pick my kids up. I've never been late to pick my kids up. Okay. And that's what I told the officer that pulled me over.
I'm like, so you'd rather get a speeding ticket and hit and run charges just so because you've never been late picking up your kids? Ma'am, that I'm telling you, if I'd been that cop and I said, okay, you know, none of this is gonna hold up in court. Like, I'm telling you, that judge is gonna be looking at you like, man, were you like kind of like what you had going on that day? Like, because that don't seem right.
A person. I just want my kids to go somewhere if I'm going to jail.
Yeah, if somebody can come get the kids, that would be good.
Am I going to jail?
We gotta talk about a bunch of things and figure a few things out.
Most likely, yeah.
I just hit a person, Sam.
Maria is your first name, correct?
Yes. Will you please make sure the guy's okay, or the person that I hit?
What is your telephone number? The ambulance, did you see the ambulance go by?
No.
Just a few minutes ago, they're taking him to the hospital.
I didn't see nothing.
I don't know right now.
Oh my God.
What's your phone number, Maria?
Is there any way you can find out if the person's okay?
So I think they're doing okay. They're
Is he
going to
okay?
get the ambulance, okay? Yep.
Fuck.
While speaking with Marie, the deputy detected an odor of intoxicants coming from her person.
So today you came back from Rockford with your father-in-law?
Yes.
And you were running a little late, so you got pulled
I was
over.
running late. I got pulled over. I got a ticket. And so I stopped at home to let my dog out. And then I was leaving to go pick the kids up. And I hit something. I thought it was a road sign.
3534 1048 4.
How much alcohol have you had today?
None.
None at all?
No.
Okay, as I'm talking to you, I'm smelling something that
I
smells
drank
like
some
alcohol.
last night.
Okay, how much did you have last night?
I'm like okay, so 15:42. So all right, so it's like 12. So okay, so it's like noon. All right, so it's like afternoon. So 12, and then so it's like what, like 250, 242, 340. You mean to tell me alcohol can last that long? Usually when you sleep and things, like, yeah, I don't know, maybe I just, you know, I haven't drinking that much, but I think that's a good thing that I haven't drinking that much. But yeah, I think for the most part, because I remember there was the night where I had got like mad drunk and things. I didn't drive or anything, in case anybody was wondering, but I remember there was like one infamous night where I had got really drunk. And it was about midnight. It was, or maybe like 11 something, midnight. I don't know. It was just overall late at night and things, right? And no, like, I woke up the next morning and I had a hangover, but usually protein shakes and protein-based foods like will help you with that, right? I had a hangover though. I wasn't still drunk or drink, so it's like, ma'am, I just, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. We were trick-or-treating. I was drinking. I got pretty drunk last night.
Were you down in Rockford for that or up here?
No, up here. By the school.
When is the last time you had a drink?
40. 35, 34.
6 o'clock last night?
6 p.m. And
it
so
lasted.
you got pretty drunk. How much do you think you had to drink?
Oh, I didn't get pretty drunk.
That's what you just said.
I got drunk. I didn't get pretty drunk. I mean...
And you've had no alcohol today?
What's the difference? Drunk, pretty drunk? You're still drunk. Like, oh my God, man, I just...
Oh.
Do you do any recreational drugs, marijuana?
No, I just drove 4 hours.
Okay. The reason I ask is as I'm talking to you, I can smell
I'm
something
sorry.
that smells like alcohol coming
I did.
from your breath.
I had a meeting with my kid's school this morning at 8:15, and then I had to rush from there to pick my father-in-law up in Wanakee.
I thought you picked him up in Rockford.
No, I picked him up last night in Rockford.
Okay.
And I brought him here for trick-or-treating. He stayed the night.
Okay.
So then I had got up, and he had a meeting with all his IEP teachers. And then I left there. I went to Wanakee to pick up my father-in-law. My husband took him.
Like, all I'm gonna say, you know, because people, look, don't drink and drive. Drink, look, okay, this ain't even sponsored. Have some energy. Because I'm saying, like, I have an energy drink and I'm driving or whatever. If anything, I'm just gonna be wired. I'm not gonna blink. I'm not gonna do nothing. But, like, you can't go to prison or get no, like, drunk driving charges by drinking an energy drink and stuff. So I don't know. I've never heard of that before. I've heard more people go to jail because of some alcohol-based drink than an energy drink. So just saying, people. Or water, Gatorade, something.
To work with them. So I picked him up and we went to Rockford.
Today? You went to Rockford also?
Yes.
So you went yesterday and today?
Yes.
So you dropped him off in Rockford? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
He lives in Rockford.
Okay. So how much alcohol did you have today?
None.
Okay, because you're kind of confusing me with your story, because
I drank last night at trick-or-treating. So I went and picked my father-in-law up last night. I drove 4 hours to pick him up. I brought him here. He stayed the night.
So that's when I would have said, like, so you were drinking and driving last night. I, like, no, because I'm saying you're trying to, like, make it seem that you're not doing what we know that you're doing. But it's like, ma'am, come on now.
He lives 2 hours away. So it's a 4-hour trip. So I picked him up. I brought him here.
What? Is that an animal making that noise in the back? Hold on.
To pick him up. I brought him here. He stayed the night. He lives 2 hours away. So it's a 4-hour trip.
Bro, what kind of, is that a bird or a ringtone? Nah, bruh. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have to go further down the street because I don't know what that is over there. So that's, so I'm like, I thought I saw something for a second. So that's why I'm like, I kind of had to like look, but it was just, you know, some stuff that I had. But anyways, I'm like, no, we're gonna have to go further down the street because I don't know what's out there and things. And you know, you got like this cornfield. I'm like, I ain't trying to have where something runs out. Cause I'm telling you, something runs out and grabs you, ma'am, I'm not gonna save you. I'm getting into my squad car and I'm driving away. I'll pull out a gun and, you know, shoot in that direction. But it's like, yeah, I'm not going to. I don't know what that noise is. I'm not trying to find out, so.
So I picked him up. I brought him here. He stayed the night. We went trick-or-treating. We had a couple drinks last night. A few drinks.
Okay.
Me more than them, but then I woke up. I had a meeting with his teachers, his IEP teachers, at 8:15. So when I left there, it was like 10 o'clock. Then I had to go to Wanakee because my husband took his father to work with them. He couldn't take him home, so I took him home. That was 4 hours. I got pulled over. I have the ticket in my car.
That car is loud. Have her do one of those breath test things.
Danny, I just hit a human being. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let you go, okay? I'm probably going to jail. Is someone gonna bail me out of jail? Okay. I just hit him. Okay.
But see, and that's the thing. I think that's why this stuff don't really be hitting people, because they know that they got the money to get bailed out of jail and stuff. But it's like, imagine if you don't, and you guys spend that time in jail and things until however that situation is worked out until your court date or whatever. But it's like, yeah, people, you shouldn't be more so worried about, because it's like, what if they say like, oh, there ain't no bond, like, no, we're gonna open up an investigation and all this stuff. Like, if the cops really wanted to do some old crazy stuff like that, the cops, I'm pretty sure they got some pull where they can. So I don't know, but yeah, it's like, ma'am, that should be the least of your worries.
I hit a sign, but I hit a person. Serious. I hurt somebody.
I'm like, okay, what you telling me? I've been the kid in the car. I'm like, okay.
So, Marie, the first thing we need to do is we need to make sure that you're not impaired. Because I smell something coming from your breath, so I want to do a sobriety test. Okay, so what I'll ask you to do is just leave your phone in the car for now. We're going to walk back here, and we're going to do some field sobriety tests, and we'll go from there.
She has the Galaxy
Flip. So it's not continuously ringing and distracting.
Yeah, nice phone. I got the Fold, and I'm like, nah, man, I like my phone. My phone's nice. Screen a little dirty and things, but you know, hey, we'll just be able to see past that and stuff. But yeah, you know, them Galaxy Z Fold and flip phones, they are nice.
I'm not leaving my kids.
What do you mean?
I gotta be able to here.
Yep, we're gonna be.
We're
We're just gonna be right up here in front of this other car.
So the PD will
We'll go up here in front of this.
All right, let me call my husband real quick.
Okay, hang on a second. Marie.
What?
Why do you need to call your husband?
Because he told me to no longer have contact. He said get a lawyer.
Okay. You need to do field sobriety testing. That does not require a lawyer. Okay, I need you to perform those tests. That's going to allow me to evaluate whether you're actually impaired or not, or if it's just a stale odor from last night's drinking. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
No, I don't know
What do you mean?
if this is correct.
Okay, well, irregardless, let's go to the front of that truck. Let's talk there.
We already covered, you drank last night. You haven't had anything today. You said you didn't take any illegal drugs. Do you have any medical or physical conditions that affect your walking, balance, coordination,
No, you
eyesight?
can see me walking right now.
Just questions I have to ask.
Okay.
Have you ever done field sobriety testing before?
No.
So what we're going to do is there's a few tests we're going to do that allows me to evaluate your physical ability to operate in motor vehicle safely. So because of the light, what I'm going to have you do is just stand right here where it's flat. Take one step over, so we're on the front. Okay. What I'd like you to do, stand with your arms together. Your feet together and your arms down at your sides. You see the tip of my finger?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move my finger back and forth a bunch of times. I want you to follow with your eyes only. Just keep your head still. Do you understand? Now keep your head straight. You're moving your head.
It's like, ma'am, you're still moving your head.
Keep your head straight. Sorry.
She,
Contacts are
Yeah, if you have to blink, that's fine. Now we're contacting, so I understand.
Well, it's easier when the truck's there.
You turned your head on that one, so I'm going to do that one again. Try to keep your head real still. You're still.
oh my God.
We're in the middle of the road.
What does that mean? It's like, lady,
So
just don't move your head.
What I'm going to have you do, and don't do anything until I tell you to begin. I'm going to ask you to tip your head back and close your eyes. When you, no, not do that yet. When I say begin, in that same position with your arms at your sides, head tipped back, eyes closed, I want you to keep your eyes closed and your head tipped back after I say start for 30 seconds. Okay? When you think 30 seconds has passed,
It's like, I know I shouldn't laugh, but it's just, I know. I apologize, I guess, if I am offending anybody with my laughter, but it's just stuff like this is funny, man.
I want you to say stop. Understand? Do you have any questions with that?
No. I can count to 30.
Just don't count out loud, that's all I ask.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and tip your head back and close your eyes and start.
She probably...
Stop. Okay. And how long was that?
30 seconds.
And how did you get to that?
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Should I have got it another way?
Nope, that's just, I just want to know how you did it. So the same thing, just put your feet together, keep your arms at your sides. I'm going to have you follow the tip of my finger again.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my finger in 2 circles around your face, and I'm going to move my finger towards your nose. I'm not going to touch your nose though.
Okay.
Just follow my finger with your eyes as it moves closer to your face.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yep. Follow your finger.
Yep, follow my finger,
Yep.
and then I'm not going to touch your face,
Okay.
so don't worry about that.
She...
Try to keep your head still.
We didn't say that.
Is she still moving it? So...
So from the position you're in, nope, just stay right where you're at, sorry. Take one more step to your left, just so it's the flatter part of the road. They'll make sure nobody gets close. So what I'd like you to do from where you're standing, straight down the roadway, imagine that there's a straight line. Can you do that? Nope, just stay where you're at. Take your left foot, place it on that line that you're imagining. Place your right foot directly in front of it, heel to toe. Keep your arms at your sides. And stand in that position while I explain this test. Do not begin until I ask you to start, okay? Go ahead and put your feet in this position, right in front of left. Right foot in front of left, please.
You said left at first.
So stay in that position, don't start until I ask you to begin. So from this position, I'm gonna ask you to take 9 heel to toe steps forward on that imaginary straight line. Turn around how I show you, take 9 heel to toe steps back. So I don't walk into traffic, I'm gonna take 3 steps to demonstrate. So from the starting position, your first step is 1, 2, 3, and so on until you reach 9 steps. When you reach that 9th step, leave your front foot on the ground. Take a series of small steps until you're facing the other way and continue 1, 2, 3, walking heel to toe on that straight line. When you do this, you're going to look at your feet, count your steps out loud, keep your arms at your sides. Do not stop walking until you completed the test. Take 9 heel to toe steps forward, turn around how I showed you, and take 9 heel to toe steps back. Do you understand the instructions?
I think so.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay. Go ahead and begin.
1, 2. This is like an incline. Can I go this way?
Well, that's going to put us in the middle of the road.
I know, but it's like.
Okay. Let's
Can
step.
you do it?
Let's step right. Step right here and start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then, is that what you said?
Just turn around how I showed you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You look like she's like veering off a little bit. Maybe she did veer off into the bicyclist.
Go ahead and step back up here. They'll make sure we don't get hit.
Yeah, you say that.
They're
You
watching.
say that,
They're
but
watching.
why are we here?
So the
Like,
next thing I'm
cause
gonna
you
have
hit
do-
somebody.
And don't start until I tell you to begin. Just stand with your feet together and your arms at your sides. When I tell you to begin,
Like,
what
follow
I would
the
like
log,
you to
we
do
don't
is
have to
raise
be
one
here.
foot, whichever one you're more comfortable with, about 6 inches off the ground.
Oh, that's a ringtone.
Yep,
Okay.
wait till I say to begin. Raise your foot about 6 inches off the ground. Point your toe. Keep your legs straight. Keep your arms at your sides and look at your foot and count 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on.
Okay.
Continue doing that until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Okay? Yep, if you want to face that way, that's fine.
We're going downhill. But we're
Arms at
going
your sides.
downhill. I'm not comfortable with this.
She.
Go ahead and begin. Count out loud, please. Look at your foot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Keep going.
Keep going?
Yep.
It's not easy.
I'm like, now I feel like I gotta like find like an inclined street and things, or where it kind of has like, cause there is a road that I can think of, but there's houses there, so I'm like, I'm not trying to stand out in front of somebody's house and be like, you know, trying to see if I can balance and stuff, but I'm saying it can't be that bad, all right? Like, especially if you're sober, yeah, it shouldn't be that bad, right? So
I don't think that's gonna help. That's even more slanted. Come right back up here.
15, 15, 16, 17, 18.
there we go.
Okay.
This
I'm
is
not
the
doing that
test.
until I talk to my husband.
No, they don't work like that.
Well, he's like not so keen on police.
Okay, why is that? So
It's like,
I've done everything you asked me to do.
are you willing to take a PPT? Or not?
Yes, if he tells me I can.
Okay. Well, you're an adult. You're able
I am
to
an
make
adult.
your own free decisions.
Yep, you're
So
right.
I'd like you to just let me know yes or no now if you're willing to do that.
If you let me talk to him, I'll let you know.
Well, I'm not gonna delay things.
See, this is why. Why can't you let me talk to him and ask him?
Because your husband has no power. Like, who is he? I'm like that. I'm saying that it like you know.
You're an adult.
I am an adult.
Okay. I'll take that
That's
as a
all
no.
I'm asking is to let me talk to my husband.
I need you to face my truck, please. Place your hands behind your back.
That's crazy.
I do believe you are impaired right now. So you're being placed under arrest for operating while intoxicated and causing injury.
Okay.
And operating while intoxicated with your children in the car.
Right. I passed all your stuff.
And hit,
Nope, ain't
This
hearing
is
it.
why he don't like police.
because we're doing our job. Well, the bottom
No,
line is
you're not.
you hit somebody, they're seriously injured, and you didn't stop.
I didn't know I hit somebody.
Well, it's a beautiful
Yeah, because exactly what I said earlier. This woman, man.
today. Here's step back from my truck, please.
Man.
Do you have anything on your person I need to be concerned with?
No.
I'm gonna have you sit here in the back of my car.
Can I talk to someone?
No.
Why are you like restricting me?
And like, ma'am, no, it don't work like that. Yeah, maybe if it been any other situation, okay, but it's like you hit somebody, could potentially kill them. You're not talking to, you could talk to yourself. I'm like, yeah, create an imaginary friend. I'm like, I feel like a lot of kids did that at some point in time, and then you over here talk about, oh, I gotta talk to my husband first. I'm like, and then you're like, oh, but I am an adult. I am a lady. No, you talk to yourself. I'm like, here, I get like one of those like erasable markers and things and draw like a happy face on the glass. I'm like, here, talk to that. Talk to Mr. Happy.
Right. Have a seat in the truck for now. We can pass along whatever you need to him. Big step, so step on the...
Yeah, you're downhill.
I know. Step on the... Yep, the step there. The other one. I'll help you. Yep. Turn so you're...
It's like, no, you're
I
just
can get in the
drunk.
car.
Get in, please, then. I'm going to seatbelt you in, so pardon my reach for a second. In addition, your operating privileges will also be suspended if a detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance is in your blood. Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your blood?
As a result of the accident, the bicyclist suffered a concussion and fractures to their lower back.
Oh, wow.
Pardon my reach.
Dang, I didn't know it was that bad. She must have hit them hard.
Take the handcuffs
Driving
off.
fast.
Just because I haven't told you yet, the two charges we're going to be held on is hit and run involving great bodily harm and injury by intoxicated use of the vehicle.
Well, shouldn't you get my test results back first?
No, that takes a couple of weeks.
Well, I'm gonna get charged with something until you get the test results.
Because I'm like, ma'am, because based off of that failed sobriety test, you're drunk, okay? Whether it was you drank last night or this morning, you're drunk, okay? You are impaired. I don't think you understand that. You hit somebody, causing bodily damage, okay? And it's like, ma'am, no. There ain't you don't get no special privileges when you done screwed over somebody. Now, because the thing is this. No telling what this biker is going to have to go through, from this point forward and stuff. But it's like the concussion that can really mess with their, with them and stuff. I mean, I don't know. But, and then, yeah, they like lower back. I think there's like something broke in their lower back. And I'm like, yeah, fam, no, you're not getting no special privilege. You want to pay their, all right. Yeah, I'm like, my thing is this. We'll let you go if you're willing to pay for all of their medical, treatment, bills, therapy, all that stuff. Yeah, we'll let you go up there and pay. We'll send you to the therapist of their choosing, hospital where they're at, all that stuff. We'll let you go if you're willing to pay for that, and that's gonna probably run you up thousands of dollars. So yeah, if you're willing to pay all of that right now up front, I will let you go and I won't like file nothing. But if you want to talk to your husband, no, you could talk to him from our state issued jail phone. I'm like, that's how you can talk to him. One phone call.
Doesn't require it.
Okay, I understand.
It's the court process.
I understand now.
Marie was charged with felony counts of hit and run, causing bodily harm and injury by intoxicated use of a vehicle. She was released on a $500 signature bond
I'm
with
still
conditions of
hearing that
maintaining
noise.
absolute sobriety and no possession, consumption of alcohol. Support code.
I'm making sure that noise ain't actually coming from my room, because I'm telling you right now, I see something crazy. I'm darting
Blue
out of here,
Cam by
but
joining our Patreon
anyways.
to get exclusive access to content, behind the scenes,
Well, no, it was the
giveaways,
video. It
and
was the
much
video.
more.
That's crazy. That girl, she was really trying to get like some special privileges, and it's like, ma'am, no, it don't work like that. So yeah, people, you know, just don't drink and drive, okay? Because then, yeah, stuff like that happens. And I swear up and down, I'm like, people, y'all continue drinking and driving, something crazy gonna happen. Here you go. So, but anyways, yeah, guys, make sure y'all go subscribe to Code Blue Cam for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.